I produced him. To be honest, I was one of those kids that was late to the game on Nirvana. It's weird, where I grew up, hip hop was kind of it. And then as big as Nirvana was, it was Soundgarden that pulled me in to the Seattle scene and to rock. And Cornell was a rock god. And if you met the guy, he was the gentlest, kindest, most soft-spoken. And also, if you're a lead singer of a band, you just don't want to be in the room with him because all eyes just go to him. That's just and he was the most wonderful human being. Anyway, he passed, which I still believe to be, fundamentally believed to be some kind of insane accident, because even on that day, he was incredibly happy. We have the same manager. So he spoke to him that day, his wife, and I'm not going to get into all the details, but, you know, prescription drugs can be dangerous, I'll leave it at that. So, and depression is a real thing. And a lot of us in this audience have lost people to depression and suicide. My wife has lost 5 friends from high school to suicide. It's a real thing. Mental illness is the issue, and it's like trying to throw a dart at a ghost. So it's incredibly difficult to pin down. And you want to blame other things and outside forces, but mental illness plays the predominant role. You know, we obviously, most of you in this crowd know that we lost Chester Bennington of Linkin Park. We've had the pleasure of meeting those guys. I've hung with Mike Shinoda a little bit more than Chester, but when we first signed a record deal, the first dinner we had with our label, Linkin Park walks in, 2007. 2006, and sat down next to us at this Thai restaurant in LA, and my hands were sweating. Chester Bennington was sitting next to me. And then out of nowhere he reaches, he's like, "Hey man, nice to meet you." Just like the nicest, never met me, I'm nobody. And here's Linkin Park sitting next to us, and I'll never forget that till the day I die. And I got to communicate with a few of those guys over the years and know them to be incredibly gracious and amazing. And needless to say, we lost him in the last 24 hours. I've never really done a dedication song, and I didn't feel comfortable doing a Linkin Park song tonight, but at Chris Cornell's funeral, Chester performed. And he sang Hallelujah. The last thing I'm gonna do is do a song and dedicate it to Chester and Chris, and do a song I don't know. I do know this one. So I'm gonna do just a little bit of it, and if you feel free to sing along, and hopefully I can make it through this. But this goes out to Chester and Linkin Park and Chris, and all the fans of 2 of the best bands of the last 2 decades. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? Well, it goes like this: the 4th, the 5th, the minor fall and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the road, her beauty on the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to a kitchen chair, she broke your throne and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. ago. All I've ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew you. And it's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah.